So welcome again to another part of Factorio. Another day, another Factorio. I did some testing and it seems that it's almost done with the test, I think. It seems like if you just stand here and just speed up a little bit, you can see it. If you only fill one side of the belt like we did here, that's enough to keep the machine working full speed, all these ones. And also it's not completely, maybe not completely compressing the belt. We should use some tricks for that. If we just do like that, then we'll just keep on going, compressing that stuff, I think. Why this one is not working, I don't know. Maybe we need green ones. So this should be completely 100%, but it's still not completely 100% compressed. If we do a big one, let it go in here. And then go down. It's taking fast enough, it's taking the items fast enough out of there. But this way, if we just make two, with two work, it will compress the belt a bit more. So this one doesn't work, so we just need to compress the belt more, or not, until this point. Apparently so with outputting problems, as you can see, it's backing up. So the output would be the problem, not the input. Probably. The reason why I don't balance the belt from left to right, because I want to make another station right here. I don't want to be able to do it by hand. But as you can see, 3, 4, 5, we need a little bit balancing. So if we just do an X amount of this stuff minus at least, so this one, I think this one is fine still. So I would mark that row that this one is fine. So if we just make like that system, like that high, and then make another one next to it, not on the same line. Or not? No, because this one would fit in one row. Then we just remove this part. We can remove this all for the current time. We do want to have one belt right there at the moment, just to keep things going. Auto-saving. Oh, it's taking a long time. I should move that to my second SSD, that's a little bit faster. But it doesn't matter at the moment. Let's just remove this system. Rebuild it in a second. Removing you. So then we would have, also wanted to have a little bit higher, so we have more room, like something, would that be good? I don't know, let's do that. So then we would have the system on a max length, and then I don't know where you were going to put stuff out. So it's now on the upside. No, that's not good. It's now on the left side, so that would work. But this is a bit not compact at the moment. It doesn't matter. And then we can have another system on top of here. And it will cost it to put on the other side of the belt. We'll just go right through this stuff. So let's just make sure that it doesn't at the moment. Need to fix it later, but doesn't matter. You should be connected to some kind of power pole right there. Good. So for this we need to wait on the copper situation. Doesn't quite matter, but just remove some stuff. So until there, and it will combine two belts here. And then we would have a almost full belt right here. So yeah, we need to test it out, of course. First, let's add a normal pole right there. And then how is that connected to it? Doesn't matter. As long as it's connected to the grid, it's fine. Then we add this. And I think we need a double belt right now. So let's add it, make it a double belt. So we'll start the machine up a little bit. Let's see how far the iron goes before it stops. A little bit further than this, I suspect, until here at the moment. But then the double belt comes along, and it's way harder to stop. If correct, it should be completely to the end. Ta-da! Then we'll compress it on the compress the left side of the belt first, and then we'll also try to compress the right side of the belt almost. So we would have a pretty good belt, in my opinion, of iron. It's for blue belt. It's pretty much. Let's check the stats on how much we're producing. We're producing like an hour. 45,000 we're producing in the last hour, and we're producing 2,3 thousand. So you can see the line here. So let's say 2.5 thousand per minute. That's quite a lot. And if we just make this system also for the copper, so we make a copper line right here. Make it go underground a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. And then you go underground. And then we would have the system, this one, but down reversed. So we need to redesign that, because we cannot flip blueprints. Would be nice if you could. But yeah, not at the moment. So we make a little bit of blueprint. Fine, and then continue adding these guys. And then for the other side, the blue ones should be on the blue level. Where's the blue ones? Oh, right here. We don't have enough blue ones, so let's go home. So these are running empty, which is nice. We finally are using a little bit of coal. The reason why I didn't go with electric furnaces is I don't want to stress the power, the solar panels at the moment too much. And I can, what do we need? We need the thing. And we can use, we have so much coal around, I want to use the coal first. So that's why. We need more blue ones. Do have more reserve blue ones right here. No, just put it in them all into my inventory, so that's fine. You go back. We have 45 of those again. A lot of stuff that I use is being made here, so it's just walking in, walking out, and it's all fine. And this one is just getting perfected little bit by little bit. It's just nice. So we can continue placing the blue ones on here. Then we have the power supply, so let's power it up a little. Let's put a little bit later. You connect that. If you just disconnect you at the moment and then give it a power shot, you'll be fine. And then adding a big pole in front of it, because that just looks better, in my opinion. I don't know. And then we have, it comes here. So we have the stuff from here to here, and then we connect you to it. Let's make that smaller, and then that iron goes in here. So now we are only also having an iron outpost. This is filling pretty rapid, pretty quick, and pretty cool. That's a little bit of random coal right there. So then we have this system. Nice. So you don't have power at the moment. So what we do is we have that kind of blueprint, and we ask one pole. We place that next, and then we need to change some things because it's not completely the way I want it. Something like that then. I know the copper one and the iron one is really close to each other, and you should maybe don't want that, but oh yeah. This one, put it on the outer one, so we want to have it on the inner layer. And if we do it, we would do that. That's nice then. And then a few more, just to get a little bit of last squishy out of it. And then the blue ones. And then we would have a nice place where we make loads and loads of the different copper and iron plates, which is nice in my opinion. And then we would have our first cell that produces stuff, and we should rename it and grab another thing. So let's go here and grab another train, and we don't have enough cargo wagons for it. Let's just set that up because I keep getting that I need more and more train stuff, and I just don't have that at the moment. I don't have no. So what we would do is we would need to set up the train stuff. Let's place one there. We're gonna input into there from a requested chest. You can also just do it like that, and it will be maybe smaller. Input it that from a requested chest, like that. And then you are going to make 12 trains. You need engine, green circuit and steel. So you need engine, green circuit and steel. And how much? Twice as many. So let's say 100 of you, and 200 of you, and 300 of you. So you would make normal trains. Then we also need one. You can do it like that. And you are going to make cargo wagons, and you need 10 gears, 20 plates and 20 steel. So we would place another blue one. It would let me place another blue one, and then what was it exactly again? 10 gears, so let's say 100 gears were here, 100 gears, and then steel plates and iron. So steel plates 200, and of iron plates also 200. And then we will make these ones, and then we need to take that out and put it into a red chest. So let's place you one there. So place one there, and is one for this time being right there. And then we would have a blue, another blue one, putting that in, and then power pole right here, and then restrict you to one chest and restrict you to one chest. And if we now go right here and we say you are a storage chest, which is nice, but we don't need that, we just put that in here. We say another, you want 5 trains, would be a little bit too much, but let's make 2 trains and 4 of these. Make sure that's in this chest. So now it will get, it will make the trains like these. That needs loads and loads of stuff. We may not want to use those ones here, just to chunk it up a bit. of producing those. Then we'd have 2 of these, because we need to set up, I don't know, 1 more train, 2 more trains. Let's make it to set up 3 more trains. And we would have enough. Then we just put the stuff we just grabbed back into the chest. Like you. We go up. We're missing constructions. Oh no, 30 turrets are interacting with an enemy. Iron plates is doing well. Now only the copper needs to be added, so let's add the copper to the line. Let's see how copper does. Then we'd have a big pollution thingy, and we may want to compact it a little bit more to the left and the right. But you know, we could also swing this over so it's a long way like that, and then we'd have more space to do stuff later on. Apparently there's a mistake being made in the sections. Doesn't matter, let's fix that. Anyway, like that. You have more blue ones, that's the reason why I got down. So, something like that. This one is meanwhile producing a bunch of copper for us for the system. This will be the height of the system, also nice to know. And I'm really thinking about just lying it down, and I don't know how long that's gonna be. So let's take a little bit of blueprint, so this will be the complete size. No, that cannot be. Oh, that's so deceiving, because that length looks lost like. And I'm now going to be sure to just put it right there or something. And you can have an extension, so we have 2 of those belts. But for now, no, I'm just gonna do that off camera. Just cut these 2 down, these 3. And I'm gonna flip this over so it's like sideways, because that's way nicer. Also want to redo this blueprint at the moment because I want to take a little bit more with me than less. And I'm gonna break this all down and I think we can remove this one too. Break this all down, and then we're gonna make the new one. So here I am, almost done. Furnace in copper, and it doesn't go anywhere, so that doesn't matter. I'm working on this one. It's not done yet, but it's getting there. It doesn't have fuel, so let's add fuel. Let's add them one by one so we can make it. Oh no, just add them like that. If it's gonna be a mess, let it be a mess. If correct, it should be iron coal. No, they're iron coal. So the first one is right, second one is right, third one is right, fourth one. It's a charm. It's all working as I wish it to be. So you can see the design right here. I have 2 iron belts in the middle, and the only thing I need to do is find out where the breaking point was. So if we just line this up like that, then the breaking point. Let's do it again. Come on, let's stand on belts. Where was it? This was not the good point. This was the good point. Line that up. The breaking point should be right here, I think. There, all the way there. Now we're missing quite a bit, I think. Alright, there was a breaking point right here. It doesn't make much sense for me. So let's see. If I need to make a breaking point anywhere, it would be something like, if we just make a breaking point here, for example, we just remove this, and then like that, and then we see how that goes. How full the belt is when it comes here, if this one keeps moving, yes or no. Right, now something. No, it doesn't move, which is bad. So, which is good, but it is bad. So this one would probably go up, or not. No, it goes down. So at least one to the left side. So not maybe here. Let's test that out. Let's do it like that. That makes a really weird sound. So that this inserter is just moving quite rapidly. That's meaning that that's working. So this is the place where it should move. And then we can place this furnace back. And you just remove a couple here and just move them from the one belt to from the one side of the belt to the other side of the belt. We don't need to do it with this stuff. Apparently the last furnaces are also not working. So let's see how much can we remove. I think the last 4, because it's definitely not working for the last 4, which is fine. So if we just remove this part, like something like that, because you really don't need that if it doesn't work. So then this would be the maximum of what ores could be. Looking great. And then thing we need to do is zigzag here too. You go out and in. Same for this side. You go out and go in. You are not filled until there. So what we need to do is make a tunnel right here and then continue the tunnel right here. And if we just balance that out into the upper and the lower one, and I fill everything with it. Then we made a mistake right here too, so let's fix that too, and a mistake there. That would work. So now we have it's not completely compressed, so now we have a big thing to find out how to get a lot of copper. It's massive. It's about it should be plus minus 1 full belt. So let's just do that for copper. Let's cut this one down. Look how fast it is going away. It's not not humanly. So we just remove it temporarily to get that copper buffer a little bit away, and then we would put it on back if that stops for a second. And then we can see if it is in one belt, yes or no. But it's just still working on that stuff. Good, good, good. I also want to make one more of these. I wish, and I'm gonna do that anyway. I'm gonna move this a little bit more to there and maybe a bit more up so we can smelt also steel in this rate. Ouch. Or at half the speed, but if we need steel, we can melt it this fast. So here we have the the copper line. It's just annoying me that it's so full. Can we just do that? It's quite a bit emptier, I think. Where's all the copper coming from? Thank you. And the copper is empty. And we put the copper into a chest. And the iron into a chest. Still have coal. So now this line is empty, right? So if we combine this line like that, we can see if it's a full belt. So half of it on the upper one. So half of it, what comes from this one goes to the right side of the belt, and the other side we go to the left side of the belt. The furnace is a nice lighting up, which is quite nice, and you can see here the belt is going full. So this is nowhere near a blue belt at the moment, but if the furnace is starting producing up, it will start being fuller, fuller, something like that. I don't know. You can also remove a little bit of the belt right here because we really don't need that. You can see if it's complete blue belt, so it should be producing at max speed right now. So it's somewhere near a blue belt, but it's definitely not a blue belt on copper we are producing. Let's see the stats for 1 minute, 4,500. Why is the copper producing slower? That makes I think that's because of the main base. So 2,500 copper. This one produced 2,500 copper, which is nice. But I'm still thinking about why. Yeah, alright. I agree. So apparently it is a full copper belt we are producing. A full blue belt we're producing. Cause that one is really full. But we just do it like that. So we'd have potential to add more if we wish. Which we don't. I'm gonna move this one to fit right here, so like that. And then we don't have that weird angle in there. We can also move this one to the other side. We could add another station to also pick up steel. And we produce steel, and we would convert. We would, yeah. Maybe we need to add another iron production. I think I'm just gonna make room for another iron production, so we can have one of these making iron, one of these making iron for steel, one of these making steel, and one of these making copper. So 4 rows, and then we have just iron, copper, and coal coming in, and copper, iron, and steel going out, which would be fine, I think. So I'm just gonna move this and let it run for a while. And the coal is even going pretty good rate through the system. And our population cloud would be something like that. I can if you do like that, you can see how big the population cloud is. Instead of I found a way to see that. So the purple in the inner one, these are just the loaded chunks, and apparently all the population cloud are in loaded chunks. You can see we have problems right there. We're gonna have problems here soon. The downside is completely fine, but they're not really into population cloud in the population pollution. If you ever wonder why I say population, it's because I want to say pollution. I'm not gonna say pollution. Don't worry about it. So it's a pretty big cloud at the moment. This is, by the way, the active chunks. You can turn on F4 and then go to basic and then find the tab with the active chunks. And then when you press F5, if you do it in basic, you can press F5 to turn the basic stuff off. So you can also see I'm running a stable 60 FPS, but I'm not putting it to YouTube on a stable 60 FPS just because. So now we did that. The only thing to do is to run around and grab all the coal we can get. La 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 la. Let's go here, a bit up. And then I will move this, and then hop. I will move this right here and add another 2, and we just have problems with this one, and I'm gonna do that later. And we add another rail line, and I think that's, let me check the timestamp, but I think that's it for this episode. Yeah, a little bit over time, it doesn't matter. I hope you enjoyed the video. Anyway, I will do this off camera, and in the next episode this will be done. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you want to see more videos on my channel. Just go down to my channel, subscribe if you didn't, leave a like, leave a comment, tell me what I should do next. You know the stuff, you know the drill. Goodbye.